Nice to meet you.
Yeah, so how are you?
We're fine.
Did you eat your lunch?
Yes.
Okay. So if I'm right, you are Rosebell.
Yes.
Mar, and we have a new student here. Kim. Kim, nice to meet you, Kim. And we have Nicole. Okay, so are you excited for this class?
Yes.
Okay, so if I say eyes on me, you say eyes on you.
Eyes on you.
Eyes on me?
Eyes on you.
Okay, louder, eyes on me?
Eyes on you.
Okay, and if I say got it, you say got it. Got it?
Got it.
Got it?
Got it.
Okay, before we start our class, let's review some classroom rules. So I guess you already know these. Yes, and again, we have to speak English during the class, and I want you all to participate in our activities. And to those who are absent, so please silence your phones during the class. Are they silent already?
Yes.
Okay, good. And lastly, if you want to go to the CR, raise your hand and ask permission. Got it?
Got it.
Okay, good. So to start our class, we have to play a game called Pinoy Henyo. Do you know this game?
Yes.
Have you tried playing this game?
Yes.
Is it fun?
Yes.
Okay, so to play this game, you have to guess a word in 2 minutes only. Yes. One person should be the guesser, and the other person should be the clue giver. Yes. To start the game, the guesser's job is to ask questions. Questions like, is this a place, thing, person, or etc. Meanwhile, the clue giver's job is to answer. He has to answer with yes,
Or no.
no, or possibly. Possibly if it's near. If the answer is near the correct answer. Yes. But if the guesser can guess the word, the clue giver should say bingo. Bingo. Okay. After the clue giver says bingo, you have to stand up with your partner and say Pinoy Henyo. Got it?
Got it.
Okay, so again, what should the guesser do, Mark?
To please ask.
Yes, to ask questions like these. And how about the clue giver, Kim?
She or he has to say yes or no, possibly, or bingo.
That's right. And what happens after the guesser guesses the correct word? Let's have Nicole.
The two of you, your team needs to stand up and say Pinoy Henyo.
Exactly. But before that, the
Bingo.
clue giver should say
Bingo.
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 Got it?
Got it.
Okay, so this time I want you to divide yourselves into pairs by counting from 1 to 2. Let's start with Nicole.
1, 2,
1.
2.
Okay, so pair 1 is right here and pair 2 should be right here. Okay, so please go to your partners. Alright, so this time I want you to come in front of the table and then face your partners. Okay, so before we start the game, I want you to do rock, paper, scissors. And the loser should be the guesser. Got it?
Yes.
Got it.
Okay, so please start.
Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay, guesser is Kim and
Yes, sir.
Mark is the guesser.
Yeah.
Okay, so guessers, please stand up over here. Okay. Guesser. Okay. Alright, and this time I want you to hold these words on your forehead. Okay, so please stand up at the back of the board. Okay, so please hold. Okay, so again, you only have 2 minutes to guess the word. Got it?
Don't look at the door.
Okay, are you all ready?
Face this way.
Yes.
Okay, so your time starts now.
Person.
Face. No.
Things.
No.
Place.
No. No.
Think.
No.
First.
No.
Name.
Word.
No.
Subject.
Yeah, word. No.
Word.
Yes.
Person.
No.
Girl.
No.
Color.
No.
TESOL training.
No.
Cebu.
No.
Word. Pen.
No.
Notebook.
No.
T-shirt.
No.
Not place. Not
Words. Chair.
No.
Word. English.
Yes.
English.
Two words.
Yeah. Yes.
No. Okay, 1 minute and 5 minutes and inside this question.
Using.
Maybe. Possibly.
It's not a thing.
No.
It's a
Word.
sentence.
Yeah. Word.
TESOL training.
No.
International.
No.
Keyboard.
Give us a
COVID.
Okay, good job, Mark. Alright, so please go back to your seats. Okay, so the winner is pair 1. After this class, you will receive this jackpot prize. Good job. Okay. Alright, so eyes on me.
Eyes on you.
Eyes on me.
Eyes on you.
Okay, so now let's talk about the key word, which is COVID-19. And I want you to talk about your lives during COVID-19. So how was your life during COVID-19?
Good. Not really.
Not good.
Is it good?
No.
Is it bad also?
Nah,
No, not bad. Okay, so let's find out. So this time, I want you to answer these checklists. Yes, and I want you to check the sentences that answer the questions. Okay, can you please read the questions?
I have started doing online class. I have stayed at home longer than usual.
Sorry, only the questions, please.
What things have changed in your life since COVID-19?
Okay, second question.
What things have been changed in your life since COVID-19?
Okay, so again, I want you to check the sentences that answer the question. Got it?
Got it.
Okay. Pen. Okay, so please wait. Is it okay if we take turns while I look for a pen? Okay, so done? Okay, so now let's talk about the things or the life changes during COVID-19. Okay, so let's start with Mark. So Mark, what things have changed in your life since COVID-19?
I have started doing online class.
Okay, so I have started doing online classes. So how was it, Mark? Is it good? How was your online class?
Good.
Good. Did you enjoy it?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Oh my. Okay. And let's have Kim. What things have changed in your life since COVID-19?
I haven't quitted my education.
I haven't quitted my education. Okay. I haven't quitted my education. Oh, why? What happened, Kim? Did you do online classes? So how did you learn? And let's have Rose Bell. So what things have changed in your life since COVID-19? Please give one sentence.
I have learned more hobbies and skills.
Oh, so what hobbies have you learned, Rose Bell?
Writing stories in just a short time.
Oh, very interesting. Was it difficult?
Not so.
Oh, not so difficult. Easy, right? Interesting. And now let's have Nicole. What things haven't changed in your life since COVID-19?
I haven't stopped meeting my closest friends.
Oh, that's really sweet, Nicole. So how do you meet with your friends?
By family gatherings or cousins.
Ah, I see. Do you also chat with your friends?
Not really.
Not really. Oh, why? How often do you meet together?
When there is family gathering or events.
Ah, very interesting. So special events.
Yeah.
Okay. So thank you all so much for sharing your experiences. Okay, so let me have your papers back. Okay. So as you can see in the sentences, they have the same structure, same grammar. We have started. What else?
Haven't quitted.
Have learned and
Haven't quitted.
haven't quitted. And
Haven't
last,
stopped.
haven't stopped. Yes, it's also the same with the questions. So,
Yes.
yes, we have haven't changed and also
Have changed.
have changed. Yes, so we call the structure present perfect simple. Present perfect simple. Yes. And when we use present perfect simple, we have to talk about our recent life experiences. Yeah, so just like what you did with your experiences during COVID-19. Yes. And also, present perfect simple is about giving news about life changes. Okay, take note of the phrase life changes. Life changes and recent life experiences. Got it? Got it. Okay, so any questions so far?
Not so far.
All right. So this time, let's talk about how to form the sentence. Please wait. So any ideas on how to form? And why is it important to talk about life experiences? Let's have Rosabel. Why is it important?
It is important to talk about life experiences because in that way you can know what are the changes or what are the happenings of one's life.
Very interesting, Rosabel. That's why it's very important. And how about you, Mark? Why is it important to talk about our life experiences or life changes?
To learn.
To learn. What to learn?
To learn about experience.
I see. Very interesting idea. Yeah, so we can learn from our past experiences if we talk about it. Thank you for sharing more. Okay, so again, present perfect simple is used to give news about recent changes in our lives, recent changes or life changes. And then, when we talk about this tense, we describe an action that began in the past and continues in the present. Got it? Okay, let's say for example, this. So this is the past, this is the present, and this is the future. Okay, let me draw an arrow in here. So this arrow is an action. So this is like the formula of present perfect simple. It describes an action that begins in the past and is still happening in the present. Got it? Okay, so any questions so far? Okay, so again, so when do we talk about present perfect simple? Let's have Nicole.
When began in the past and continue in the action, in the present.
Exactly. And what kinds of experiences do we talk using present perfect simple? Let's have Kim. Pardon me. Okay, so what experiences do we talk using present perfect simple?
Life, past, present, and future. Experience.
What experiences do we talk using
We
present
talk about
perfect
recent life experiences and present and future.
simple? Exactly, that's right. Okay, so I guess you already understand what it means. Okay, so can anyone share? Can anyone share about your actions that start in the past and continues in the present? Let's have Rosebell.
I'm still writing stories until now.
Oh, very interesting, Rosebell. And how about you, Mark?
To watching movies.
Watching movies. What kind of movies, Mark?
Action.
Action movies. Interesting. And how about you, Nicole?
I still read Wattpad until now.
Oh, Wattpad. Wow. What stories in Wattpad, Nicole?
Many stories, fantasy, romance.
Oh, it brings me back to my high school days. Oh, wow. How about you, Kim?
I'm still learning. I'm still learning about creating some new songs.
Oh, wow. Do you want to be a song artist, Kim?
Yeah, she has a good voice.
Oh,
Very
wow.
good voice.
Okay, so let's give a sample. Okay, so now let's talk about how we should form the present perfect simple. Let's have the positive statement. So it's very simple. You start with the subject, have or has, and then past participle. Yes. And subject It could be I, he, and what else? She, they, we, exactly. And have or has. So we use have for I, what else? And also they, and we. So they are what we call like plural pronouns. Meanwhile, has, exactly, singular. For example, she, he, or other names, whatever you call it. So singular pronouns. Yes, and then the past participle. So subject, have or has, plus past participle. So again, when do we use have, Roseville?
We use have for plural pronouns.
Exactly. And how about for has? When do we use has, Mark?
Singular pronoun.
Singular pronouns, like for example?
She, he, and names.
That's right, exactly. Okay, and now let's talk about the negative statement. So it's almost the same. The only difference is you have not. I haven't or hasn't. So we have the subject, haven't or hasn't, plus past participle. Got it?
Got it.
Okay, so any questions so far?
None so far.
All right. So this time, let's have the question. So for the question, you have to change or interchange have or has and the subject. And then we have the past participle. Negative question, it's almost the same. You use haven't or hasn't, subject plus past participle. Okay, so take note of the difference. Statement, letter S. So letter S, it should start with the subject. Plus, have or has, plus, past participle. Very good. And how about the question? Yes, Roseville.
Have or has plus subject plus past participle.
Exactly, very good. So we have or has plus subject and then the past participle. Okay, so got it?
Got it.
Any questions so far?
None so far.
All right. So who wants to give a sample sentence using positive statement? Let's have Kim, positive statement. Positive statement. Wait, Kim, positive. I
More has.
I have. It's okay. I have.
Past participle.
Yes, past participle. I have. Okay, who can help Kim? Let's have Mark. I have.
Learn reading book.
Very good. I have learned. Very good. So again, subject, have or has plus past participle. Okay, and who can make a negative question? Let's have Nicole.
She hasn't done her assignments until now.
Very good. That's a good statement. How about question? Positive question.
Have she done her assignments?
Very good. Or you can simply say, has she done?
Has
She is singular.
Yes.
Has she done her assignment? Okay, very good. All right, so any questions so far?
None so far.
Okay, so again, how do we form positive statement? Let's have Roosevelt.
Subject plus have or has plus participle.
Very good. And how about negative question? Let's have Mark.
Subject plus.
Question?
Is it question? I guess.
Negative question?
Event plus subject plus past participle.
Yeah, so again, take note. Statement is letter S. It should start with the subject. And how about negative statement, Kim?
Negative statement. Haven't, and subject plus past participle.
Okay, so again, it is subject, have, haven't, or hasn't, plus past participle. Got it?
Got it.
Alright, so any questions so far?
And so far.
Okay, so this time, let's do some practice. Before we proceed, do you have any questions?
And so far.
Alright. Okay, so our first practice should be building sentences, or what we call sentence race. Do you know this game?
No.
So who has tried playing this game?
None of us.
Anyone?
None of us.
Okay. So in playing this game, you have 4 rounds. For every round, I will give you strips of paper. So these are words.
Yes.
I want you to arrange the words to make a question. Got it?
Got it.
Got it.
Okay. So every round is only 20 seconds. So you only make a question in 20 seconds. Got it?
Got it.
Okay. So you have to do this by pair. And the pair who forms a question will stand up and say, Eureka!
Eureka.
Eureka!
Eureka.
Got it?
Got it.
Okay. So again, how many rounds do we have?
4.
4 rounds. And what do we do for every round?
Form a sentence.
Yes, form a sentence or a question. And then what will you do if you can form a question?
Standing around.
Very good. So I guess you are all ready for this class. Any questions?
None so far.
All right. Okay, so again, you have to do it in 20 seconds. Ready?
Yes.
Okay, so let's have the first group of words. So again, pair 1, pair 2, same pair. Okay. So timer starts now. Okay, 10 more seconds. Okay, time is up. All right, so who can guess the question? Mark?
What have you changed since the pandemic?
Okay, and how about pair 2?
What life changes have happened since the start of your pandemic?
Yes, it could be very good. And what changes have happened in your life since the start of the pandemic? But I will consider your answers. The structure is just right. Okay, and next, let's have the next strips. Are you all ready?
Yes.
Okay. So your timer starts now. 20 seconds. time is up. Who can guess the question?
How about the COVID? Education. On the way.
Okay, let's have pair 2. Can you try to guess?
How the COVID-19 has changed the way student education educated in Philippines.
Okay, pair 1. Can you guess?
How the COVID has changed the way education
Students in Philippines.
Okay, nice try. Thank you all very much for your answers. Okay, question 2. Can you please all read?
How has COVID-19 changed the way students are educated in Philippines?
That's right. Okay, so now let's have question 3. Ready? Question 3. Start.
Wait.
Okay, time is up. Okay, who can guess? Okay, let's have pair 1. Can you try to guess?
How many people have been got infected?
I know. No.
How many people have been got infected? Wait, they don't have.
Okay, nice try. How about pair 2?
Haven't you seen many people have got
Okay,
infected by the virus?
Very good. So pair 2 has 1 point. 2 points already. Pair 1, 1 point. Pair 2, 2 points. Okay, last one. Okay, ready? Go.
Why do many citizens in Cebu still haven't been vaccinated?
Very good. It's right. Okay. Alright, so please give back the strips. Okay, so any questions so far?
Not so far.
Okay, and are you all ready for the next activity?
Yes.
Okay. So again, eyes on me?
Eyes on you.
Louder, eyes on me?
Eyes on you.
Okay, very good. So this time, let's have lie and truth. Okay. So now I will give you some worksheets and you have to work by pair. This is for pair 1 and pair 2. So I want you to complete the sentences with present perfect simple. Yes. And please make 3 sentences true. 3 sentences. And 2 sentences should be false or should be a lie. Okay, so time starts now. Yes, you can start your sentence by using names. So Mark has, or Rosebell has. hand is
Spent.
Teacher, can I ask you, what is that word for
lost. Okay, so please ask questions if you have any.
I think I will do statement.
Yeah, statement only. Statement only. So please complete the statements. Okay, so again, 3 truths and 2 lies. Okay, pair 2 is done. Okay, time is up. Okay, so this time, I want one pair to share their answers to the class. Let's have pair 1 first. Pair 1. So pair 1, pair 2 will check your answer.
Yes.
Pair 2, if the sentence is correct, form a circle. If the sentence is not correct, cross your arms. Got it?
Got it.
Okay, so what do we do? Pair 2?
Correct the sentence.
Correct the sentence. How do we correct the sentence?
If it is true, we'll form a circle. If it is not, we will
Yeah, that's right. And after she read all her sentences, you have to guess which sentences are true and which sentences are lies. Got it?
Got it.
Okay, so please start, Nicole.
Mark hasn't been struggled with anxiety ever since COVID-19 broke out. Nicole
I'm sorry.
started.
Question 1 again.
Mark hasn't been struggled with anxiety ever since COVID-19 broke out.
Hasn't been struggled. Is it pair 2? Okay, so thank you so much. So Mark hasn't been struggled. Okay, nice try, Nicole. Or you can simply say, Mark hasn't struggled. So no did. Okay. Question 2.
Nicole has started making TikTok videos since the pandemic started.
Has started doing TikTok videos. Okay, pair 2. Yes, that's right. Very good. Okay, nice try, Nicole. Oh. Now let's have 3.
We have been stressed with doing schoolwork since the start of modular learning.
We have been stressed. Pair 2. We have been stressed. Okay, very good. That's right. Question 4.
They have spent more time playing Mobile Legends.
They have spent more time. Okay, pair 2. Very good. Exactly. Last one.
Michelle hasn't stopped keeping in touch with some of his or her friends.
Michelle hasn't stopped. Okay, is it true? Is it correct or incorrect? Correct, that's right. Okay, so pair 2, which sentences are correct? Which sentences are truths and which sentences are lies?
Nicole has started. When Nicole have been stressed, they have spent more time.
True, 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 true. Is she right, Nicole? Okay, thank you so much, pair 1. Let's have pair 2. you have to say, you have to form a circle if the sentence is correct. If not correct, cross arms. Got it?
Got it.
Okay, let's hear it from Kim.
Kim hasn't lost interest on her hobbies since the pandemic started.
Kim hasn't lost her interest on her hobbies. Next. Okay, pair one. Very good. Question two. Statement two, rather.
Anna hasn't learned how to play a musical instrument.
Anna hasn't learned. Okay. Pair one. Very good. And then next.
Rosabelle has become more lazy to take a bath since
has become more lazy.
Yeah, more lazy.
Became. Is it pair one?
True.
Right? True.
No.
Right? Or
Tiffany has watched more movies and a series on Netflix.
Kiefer has watched more movies and series on Netflix. Pair one? That's right. Last statement.
Jasper has tried to learn how to cook different dishes.
Has tried to learn to cook different dishes. Pair one? Very good. Has tried to learn different dishes. Pair one, which sentences are true?
Keeper has one.
Keeper has watched.
Anna hasn't learned.
Jasper has.
Jasper has tried.
Has tried. What are the
What
questions?
is the question?
Has tried many dishes. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, are they correct? Okay, so thank you all so much for your answers. Please take your seats. Any questions so far?
None so far.
Okay, did you learn about each other experiences?
Yes.
Oh, and Rosebell, is it true? Okay, so thank you all very much for sharing your answers. Okay, so eyes on me?
Eyes on you.
Eyes on me?
Eyes on you.
Okay, so this time let's have another activity. This one. This minute. I want you to play a board game. This one. Okay, so this point will start right here. Each person will roll the dice and place his piece. And I want you to make a question with the phrases in the squares. And then ask one person, choose one person. After that, ask one follow-up question. Okay, follow-up question. Follow-up question should start with WH or how question. Okay, so you have to ask questions using present perfect simple and answer using present perfect simple. Got it?
Got it.
Okay, so what do we do first?
Roll the dice.
Yes, after that,
After that, you move the coin and then you ask question.
yes, and what will you do after you move?
You must make a question using the phrases.
Yeah, so you choose one person to answer. And then after the person answers, what do you
Follow
do?
up
Follow-up
question.
question.
Yeah, follow-up question. After that, the next person will roll the die. Okay, let's start with Mark. Please do the pleasure.
One, two, three, four, five.
Stay at home.
Ask question.
Have you
stay at home? Stay.
stayed at home? Please choose one person, Mark.
One person.
One person. Because
Nicole. sentence, complete sentence, present
Yes,
perfect?
I have.
Very good. Yes, I have. One more question, Mark.
What or how?
Follow-up question.
Have you watched K-drama?
Yes, I have.
Very good. Okay, so Nicole, it's your turn.
Three.
Three. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
To finish movies.
Oh,
Awesome.
Ask. You ask the quiz.
have you finished your movie for once
Yes, I have.
Okay, one more question, Nicole.
What are the subjects?
Introduction to philosophy and practical research.
Very good. Okay, your turn, Roosevelt.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Lose turn, so it's Kim's turn.
No, this one.
Ah, this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kim, have you chatted your friend until now?
Yes, I have. Have you chatted? One more question.
What are the things you talked about?
About life advices.
Okay, thank you. Your turn, Kim.
Somewhere. 4, 2, 1,
Mm.
2, 3, 4 long hours.
Mark, have you tried sleep for long hours?
Yes, I have.
Okay, have you? Come again.
Have you tried sleep long for
Have you
sleep long
slept?
hours?
Have you slept for long hours?
Okay, have you tried to sleep?
To sleep.
Okay, so can you please try to correct?
Have you tried to sleep long hours?
Yes, so have you tried to sleep
Long hours.
for long hours? Very good. Okay, so please choose a person to answer.
Yes, I have.
Okay, one more question.
How many hours?
It depends.
What do you mean it depends, Mark?
Depends of the watching movies.
Oh, interesting. What was your longest sleep, Mark?
Maybe. One day.
One day? Oh, that's too long, Mark. And how about you, Kim? What was your longest sleep?
About 10 hours.
Oh, really? 10 hours. How did you feel?
Tired.
Interesting. Okay, so thank you all so much for sharing your hobbies on COVID-19. Okay, so this time, let's have last activity. We will do musical chairs. Do you know this game?
Yes.
Okay, so I want you to put your chairs in a circle. Move the table backwards. Only 3 chairs. Okay, so what you will do, okay, so I will play the music, then you have to walk around and dance. Dance, okay? Dance around the chairs. When I stop the music, you should sit down. If one person cannot see, I will ask a question about the lesson. Got it?
Got it.
Okay. So what will we do?
Turn around and
Yes.
then stop. You will sit down.
Very good. That's right. Are you all ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's begin. Just a minute. Okay, please wait. Okay, please wait. The music is loading. Okay, start. Dance, dance. Rosebell should answer the question. Okay, so Rosebell, the question is, what action is described using present perfect?
Life experience.
Yes. And when does the action begin?
And the past until present until future.
Exactly. Very good. Okay. Good job, Rosebell. Let's continue. Ah, sorry. Please. Continue. Start. Dance, dance. Dance. Stop. Okay. Kim, so what tense do we use when talking about recent life experiences?
Past tense.
Again, what tense when we talk about recent life experience?
Subject plus have and have, has, plus past participle.
Very good. That is the structure, and or what we call the present perfect simple. Nice try, Kim. Okay, let's have one more chair. The final battle between Mark and Nicole. Let's continue. Okay, so Mark. So how do we form negative statement? Present perfect.
To haven't,
Yes, have.
haven't plus subject.
Statement.
Haven't plus, subject plus haven't plus past participle.
Very good. Okay, and last question, Nicole. What verb follows have or has?
What verb? Past. Verb action is verb action, sorry.
Yes, verb.
Past. Past.
Very good. That's right. So the winner is Nicole. Okay, so thank you all very much for participating. So please arrange the table and the chairs. Okay, so that would be all for today's class, and thank you all very much for listening. Any questions, concerns? Not so far. Okay, so how was the activities? Fun. Okay. All right, so thank you all so much for listening and for participating.